Hey guys. Today we're going to talk about one of the most famous monuments in the world, Stonehenge. This is an ancient megalithic monument located in Wiltshire, England. It consists of a circular arrangement of standing stones and is thought to have been built around 3000 BCE. The name Stonehenge comes from the Old English words stan and henge, which means stone and enclosure. The stones are made up of two main types of rock. The inner circle contains 30 upright stones called sarcens, while the outer circle is made up of smaller stones called bluestones. The exact purpose of Stonehenge is unknown, but it was likely used for religious and ceremonial purposes. Some historians believe that it may have been a place of healing or a site where ancient people came to bury their dead, but no one knows for sure. What we do know is that Stonehenge is one of the most popular tourist destinations in England. Every year, over 1 million people visit this ancient site to learn about its history and see the incredible stones for themselves. But there is still so much about Stonehenge that remains unexplained. We don't know how the stones were transported to the site or how they were lifted into place. And we don't know what rituals or ceremonies took place here in the past. These are just some of the many mysteries that continue to surround Stonehenge today. But if you want to learn more about this fascinating monument, be sure to stay tuned. In TSBDO, we will explore everything from the construction of Stonehenge to its possible uses. So without further ado, let's get started. The exact origins of Stonehenge are unknown, but it is believed that construction began around 3000 BCE with the digging of a circular ditch and the erection of a wooden structure known as a henge. Over the centuries, the wooden structure was replaced by stone, and the henge became known as Stonehenge. The first phase of construction is believed to have been completed around 2500 BCE, when the circular ditch and bank were constructed along with the outer circle of bluestones. The second phase of construction took place between 2000 and 1600 BCE, and saw the erection of the inner circle of larger sarsen stones. Finally, the third phase of construction occurred between 1500 and 1000 BCE, and included the addition of smaller stones to form an outer horseshoe shape around the existing inner circle. One of the most enduring mysteries of Stonehenge is how the massive stones were transported to the site and then lifted into place. It is believed that the builders of Stonehenge used a combination of wooden rollers and levers to move the stones, but exactly how they managed to lift the stones is unknown. One theory suggests that the builders used a ramp to raise the stones, while another theory proposes that they used a series of levers and pulleys. Regardless of how they were lifted, it is clear that the construction of Stonehenge was an incredibly complex undertaking that required a great deal of planning and manpower. Another enduring mystery of Stonehenge is its purpose. While it's believed that Stonehenge was used for religious and ceremonial purposes, exactly what rituals or ceremonies took place here is unknown. Some historians believe that Stonehenge was a place of healing, while others believe that it was a burial ground. It's also possible that Stonehenge was used for astronomical purposes, as the site is aligned with the solstices. And whatever its purpose, Stonehenge is undoubtedly one of the most enigmatic sites in England. Its massive stones have stood the test of time and continued to fascinate visitors from all over the world. Archaeologists have found evidence that Stonehenge was used for burials. In the 1950s, excavations revealed a number of human remains near the altar circle. These remains belonged to both men and women who had died at various ages. The bones showed signs of trauma, suggesting that they had been killed in violent ways. Some of the bodies had been burned before being buried, while others had been buried with their hands tied behind their backs. These findings led archaeologists to conclude that Stonehenge was used for human sacrifice. During the Bronze Age, in the 1960s, excavations uncovered a number of cremations dating back to the Iron Age. These cremations were found in a ditch near the outer circle of stones. The presence of these burials suggests that Stonehenge was still being used as a place of death and disposal in the Iron Age. Additionally, the discovery of a human skull near the altar circle provided evidence of ritualistic behavior. The skull had been deliberately smashed, and the bones had been scattered around the monument. This suggests that the builders of Stonehenge may have practiced a form of ritual cannibalism. The discovery of these burials and other artifacts has shed light on the religious beliefs and practices of the people who built Stonehenge. They appear to have been a warlike society that engaged in human sacrifice and cannibalism. Their religious beliefs were likely centered around the belief in an afterlife, as evidenced by the care taken to bury their dead. Despite the gruesome nature of some of these discoveries, They have provided valuable insights into the history of Stonehenge and the people who built it. Let us know in the comments below if you think that Stonehenge was used for human sacrifices. And while you're down there, please make sure to leave a like for this video and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate your support. Let's go now back to our video. Another mystery of Stonehenge is its connection to other ancient sites in England. Archaeologists have discovered that Stonehenge was built using stone from other megalithic monuments in the area. For example, the outer circle of Stonehenge is made up of bluestones that were quarried at the Preseli Hills in Wales, more than 150 miles away. These stones were likely transported to Stonehenge by boat and then dragged across the land. The builders of Stonehenge also used stones from other local megalithic sites, such as Durrington Walls and Avebury. This suggests that Stonehenge was part of a larger network of ancient sites that were connected by road and These connections may have facilitated the movement of people and goods between sites, as well as the exchange of ideas and cultural practices. The builders of Stonehenge may have traveled to other sites for religious purposes or to quarry materials for construction projects. This would have helped to spread knowledge and technology throughout the region, and may have contributed to the development of similar megalithic monuments in other areas of England. Another way that Stonehenge was connected to other ancient sites was through the use of burial mounds. The builders of Stonehenge often buried their dead in mounds that were aligned with the monument. This suggests that Stonehenge was seen as a sacred place that could protect and guide the souls of the dead on their journey to the afterlife. These burial mounds can be found at sites across England, including Amesbury, Stonehenge, Dorrington Walls, and the West Kennet Long Barrow. By understanding the connections between Stonehenge and other ancient sites, archaeologists can gain a better understanding of the beliefs and practices of the people who built it. These connections suggest that Stonehenge was part of a larger cultural landscape that should be considered when studying the monument. Further research into these connections may reveal even more about the history and significance of Stonehenge. And finally, one of the most intriguing aspects of Stonehenge is its enduring legacy. The monument has survived the test of time and continues to captivate people from all over the world. It has inspired artists, writers, and musicians, and has become a symbol of England's rich history. Stonehenge is one of the most popular tourist destinations in England, attracting over 1 million visitors each year. People come from all over the world to see the monument and learn about its history. Stonehenge has been featured in films, television shows, and works of art. It has inspired artists such as Alfred Lord Tennyson. William Blake has been the subject of countless books and articles. Stonehenge is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is protected by law. This helps to ensure that the monument is preserved for future generations to enjoy. So there you have it, guys. Those are just a few of the many mysteries that surround Stonehenge. This ancient monument is truly one of the most enigmatic sites in England, and it continues to fascinate people from all over the world. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to stay tuned for more videos about ancient history and archaeology. Thanks for watching.